Good evening. You should know me by now, but if you're new to my channel and video journal, let me introduce myself. I'm Marty Braden. It's day 9 of my journey to alignment, and like I do every day, I'm closing my day off by doing my video journal. It's Thursday the 9th of January. Today I learned that even though you set goals and prepare to do your list each night for the next day, and you prioritize each one of those tasks or items in terms of their importance, and even if you're armed and ready for the morning when you get all these incoming IEDs of procrastination, I call it improvised explosive distractions, you still risk not getting your big goals and dreams done for that day, and they can pile up on you. And so that's something that I wanted to deal with. Your list can start to feel too big if you do that, and it'll bog down your day. So the fact is, most big goals take time, and some even take months, if not years, to fully manifest into the world of the physical. And so I have had to remind myself of that fact, that big goals and dreams are made up of many steps. I learned today that I need to have more big, what I call big gay attacks. And by that I mean I need to congratulate myself more throughout the day, and more often every day, for finishing little things. Little things like the honeydews my wife asked me to do for her each day. When I do them now, I'm checking them off. Boom. Way to go, Marty. You did them. Done. Or type out the My Morning Schedule list and have it laminated. Check. Done. Way to go, Marty. Your list of to-dos for today is shrinking. You're a winner. So even if that was all I learned today, it made today a great day. Anyway, I want to get right to answering the first question. What didn't I do well? Well, I have to tell on myself a little bit. I didn't manage my thoughts sufficiently today, so that I forgot to take some time to smell the roses. In other words, I didn't stop to realize that I was actually making my goals and dreams to come through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical. And because I didn't do that, I just kind of got lost in things. I was asking, what did I really achieve that was big today? Versus the more important question of, what were the little tasks or the little things that I got done? I've been thinking about this idea for a few days now, and I realized that big dreams, big goals, take time to show up in the world of the physical. My Journey of Alignment video journal is something that I can use. It's going to end up being the accumulation of 365 video recordings that I record on my daily activities and accomplishments each night. It will require lots of thought, taking notes every day throughout the day, organizing those thoughts and things that I want to say and be part of my record, and then doing the video. It's only been 9 days now of me doing little actions and taking small baby steps. And the fact is, just like I finished my goal of owning my home outright through taking several steps over several years, the fact is that goal it manifests itself into the world of the physical, and it's a fact. But it took time, and it took many steps. That idea, that dream came to life into my world of the physical, though, so I can tell you it happened. I believed it was possible, and it happened. So I'm trying to do my best to do all the daily things I need to do in all 4 areas of importance in my life that I set goals for at the end of last year. And that's because I wanted to become better and become a better person, and I wanted to achieve some big dreams this year. Of course, I won't all of a sudden start making $30,000 a month, for example, after just 9 days thinking about it, or from doing a few small steps and actions for a couple of weeks or so. That one is going to take some time, and I'm okay with that. I'm still one who believes that it's possible, and I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to see piece by piece as it comes into the world of the physical. Anyway, my power statement I wrote down last night, Wednesday night for today, was I will begin my day of doing the tasks on my to-do list by choosing to do each one happily. Choosing to do them in the right priority. Choosing to finish the day strong. And I believe as I choose to be happy and choose to finish the day strong, I'll attract the right kind of energy that I know I will need to get the job done. Well, taking on this thought for today felt a little funny right at first as the day went on. Thoughts came into my mind, however, to go and listen to an audio tape that Croy did where he mentioned several results that I will enjoy if I do what he says to do. That is not a cassette, it's an audio online downloadable MP4, I think it is. In fact, he promised that these things will happen. He promised me. He promised that I will be filled with more happiness in my relationship with my wife and my relationships with family and friends. He promised I would be filled with joy towards my day and feel happy because of my accomplishments. And therefore, I would feel happy about myself. In fact, he promised me that doing this will help me feel stronger and that I will sense that I am on an upward trend, an upward success trend. And oh boy, has that happened. Every one of these promises have come true in a big way over these last 9 days. Croy made additional promises besides these on those audios, but I just wanted to make the point that I think I need to go and list down all of the promises that Croy mentioned on all of his audios and his introductory video and audio, and do a check off as each one happens for each day. So I'm going to try to remember to do that. When we're done, I'm going to write it down, and that's one of the things I'm going to do in my list of to-dos. One thing that I didn't do well today, however, was I didn't check back on my list of to-dos to see if there were any time-sensitive tasks that needed to be done by a certain time during the day. Because I didn't do that, I saw one task and I was late getting to it and getting it done, so that resulted in me being late for an appointment and another task that was on the list and started to be a domino effect. So I am going to make sure to review my list throughout the day, several times a day, and not get absorbed in a task so much so that I make the mistake of not getting behind, by getting behind because I'm late to everything and it starts to, like I said, domino. What I did well today was to make good choices, such as having exciting enough tasks on my to-do list that I didn't feel like I had to go looking for entertainment in breaks and time, like doing a little TV or watching a movie to distract me and not get done what I wanted and need to get done. I enjoyed my day so much today that I worked right up until Kathleen came home. I ran down there and said, "Hi, honey, she's home," and gave her a hug and kissed. Then we had dinner, and after dinner, immediately I went right back to my office doing my list of to-dos right up until this very moment. I didn't even miss watching those shows that I usually watch on the nights and or the news that I have done and had the habit of doing for many, many years. It's really quite amazing to me. I'm almost an addict about some shows. Another question is, what's the one thing I can do to make tomorrow even better than today? Well, as I thought about this last night, I wrote down, type up my morning schedule and send it to Alpha Graphics to print and laminate it so it's ready for me tomorrow and I can use it and not wear out. Anyhow, here's it. Here's what it is. Here's my list. I wrote all those list of steps to do for the day. I'm going to read the list so that it is recorded for me here. First thing, when I wake up, I want to begin my win the morning, win the day routine by getting up and going into the bathroom to splash cold water on my face. Number 2, now immediately go back to the bed with Kathleen if she's available. If not, do it. Number 3, do my 2-minute rapid in and out breathing and slow breathing as I think thoughts of gratitude for each blessing I have and for the new day that I'm alive and healthy and ready to move forward. Number 4, do my 2 minutes of high reach prayer poses, hugging arm swings, and high-low touches. 20 seconds each. Do repeat it twice. Now go downstairs and read the win the morning, win the day routine that I typed out, doing each action in the order laid out by the audios. Now have prayer with Kathleen, express my love for her as she goes to work and for all that I have. Or that's only if you believe in doing that sort of thing, if you like to pray. Do my 20 minutes of low exercises, energy exercises, and slowly increase the intensity of them as I get stronger and stronger and more fit. I've done it 9 days now after doing years of no exercise. I'm starting to do a little stronger things to myself. I'll talk about that routine someday. Fix breakfast. Eat it as I relax and catch a little news. Not much. Have a cutoff time, then do dishes. Go to work. I make a 30-second walk up the stairs to my office. That's my commute, a 30-second commute. Number 10, pull open my journal and type my answers to the following questions. Answers I wrote down on my phone notes last night and throughout the day. What could I have done better today? See my notes. What did I do well today? See my notes. What am I going to do better tomorrow? See my notes. What one thing would make all the difference in my day's accomplishments tomorrow? see my notes, and lastly, what am I grateful for? Pull open my small lessons learned journal, which I've showed a couple times now, and write down what I learned the day before. I write these lessons learned throughout the day and during my end of the day success routine using my phone. I check on it, see if I needed to add anything in the morning. Number 12, check and answer my emails. That can be scary, but I try to get right through them real quick. 13, check my 2 checking accounts and handling the issues. Because I'm handling any issues immediately and day to day, there's no real big ones that takes me off on a distraction. At least there hasn't been so far. Number 14, prioritize my to-do list that I wrote down as I plan for the next day, which I always do at the end of my workday just before I leave my office and go downstairs to start my evening. So in the morning I check it out. If those priorities have changed at all, I'm ready to get to it. Number 15, when Kathleen gets home, welcome her with a big hug and a kiss and say, "You're home! I miss you. How was your day, honey? I love you." So there's that morning schedule. That's a pretty good schedule for things to do to step into my day the way I want to show up. It means, and it seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's really not to me if I have some big dreams that I want to accomplish and get right to. You know the old saying, I wish, doesn't much get done. I want, when it gets to a heated up where I want it. And then when it finally moves to I need, you can say I got, because that's when it's going to happen. Anyway, here's what I came up with for my power statement for tomorrow. I will do my video journal at the end of each day before I go to bed and after my end of the day success routine. And because I will have my phone with me all day long, I will capture any thoughts or ideas that come to me throughout the day, and that way I can write them down and include them in my video journal and on my task list for the to-dos for tomorrow. I've been doing my video journal each evening, but the idea of having my phone always with me so I can write down thoughts that come to me and not have to go searching for paper or forget it by the time I do has really made and will make does make a lot of sense to me, because more often than not our subconscious mind will shoot a thought or an idea will come into our mind right out of the blue. And it's important. It's speaking to you. You gave us an assignment. It's just taking that long to kind of spit it out. And there it was, ready to go. If you don't have something write it down, it doesn't get done, because the subconscious mind doesn't consider your situation or waiting for you to go and do something. If you don't remember it, it's gone sometimes. So I'm going to have it with me, that phone. And here's what I've done. I'll show you exactly what it is. Let me turn my phone on, scroll it up. And I have this little thing right here on this phone, and I go like this to it. There's a little focus, and I hit my notes, and boom, I have my notes ready to go. And so if I just hit the plus and away I root and hit save, and it's saved. So that's one way that I'm doing it, and it seems to work so easy because it's in my pocket everywhere I go. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's late, and it's time for me to go and have some sweet dreams, like I hopefully do every night. And so I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, I wish you success. Bye.